The mainstream media, corporate media, are largely agents of drama. That's what they're there for. They're there to provide drama. Headlines. Create headlines where there are no headlines. And that's what took place with Kristen Welker on Meet the Press yesterday with Cory Booker, different Cory, same party. And she is trying to create controversy around who's going to run for president in 2028. No one is declared. There is no race. There is no opponent, but they want to know. Unimportant. More important things face us right now than who are going to be the candidates in 2028. Far more important things. Far more important things. She could be spending her time, her finite time on her program asking United States Senator Cory Booker. Instead, she wants to whip up the drama. And luckily for us, luckily for him, he had the wherewithal to not be interested in that. I think actually that's what he says. He says, honestly, I don't care about 2028 after she needled him and pushed about it. This is what we need. We need this energy brought to the media. We need this energy brought to corporate reporters and journalists about this, who are just trying to gin up controversy and create a headline. I guess it kind of worked. I'm talking about it, except I'm not talking about why is Cory Booker not talking about who's going to run for president? Is he going to run for president? What's the situation? Nobody cares. Nobody should care. We have other things. We have the destruction of our democracy. We have an autocrat trying to gain power that he does not possess as president of the United States, ignoring federal courts, ignoring the Supreme Court. And they want to say, well, who's going to run for president in 2028? Yeah, fantastic. Watch this moment and marvel at the actually solid job done by Senator Cory Booker from New Jersey.
Senator, let's talk about the future of the party. Apparently, Vice President Harris is still weighing a presidential run in 2028. Do you think Vice President Harris should run again?
You know, I know Vice President Harris. I don't think she's concerning herself with 2028. I think she's concerning herself, like most Americans right now, is why do I have a president that's attacking due process?
But do you think she should run again? Do you want to see her run again, Senator? You supported her. Do you want to see her run again?
I am literally getting thousands and thousands of phone calls, people stopping me on the streets in crisis right now. They're losing jobs. They're seeing their costs go up. They're worried about their housing. Honestly, I don't care about 2028. I care about stopping the hurting of American people right now. And if Democrats in general, we should not be concerned about the party's future. We should be concerned about people's present, and that's where I'm focused.
30 seconds left. Very quickly, what should the message from Democrats be right now, Senator?
We should be focusing on the American people. This is not about party. It's not about left or right. It's about right or wrong. We are in a moral moment right now in our country with a tax on Medicaid in order to give tax cuts to the wealthiest in our country. This is not who we are. We need to fight to defend American jobs, American costs and economic security, American health care. We are in a real crisis with the bill that the Republicans are pushing and the assaults on the integrity of this country and the constitutional principles. It's time to stand up and fight back against what's happening. And this is not just for Democrats. It's for Republicans in Congress that whisper to me privately their concerns about what the president's doing. This is a moral moment. It's time for more and more people to stand up.
Senator, yes or no? Are you considering a run in 2028?
I'm focused on today and my reelection in 26. I've already announced to the people of New Jersey, I'm hoping they'll allow me to be their senator for another 6 years. And let's be clear, I'm proud of the work that we've done over the last 6 years. There's been no senator that has had a better record of bringing resources back to the state of New Jersey. So I'm focused on the now, working to defend folks, and God willing, being reelected in 2026.
All right. I don't hear you ruling it out. Senator Booker, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you'll come back soon with that answer. When we come back,
gives him a chance to talk and then cuts him off. Sorry, I'll it's a hard break. You wouldn't answer my questions about who'd run for office in 2028, the most important thing. It's just very gross. What he should have said, and I'm not giving Cory Booker advice here, but what I would have liked to have seen him do is take the question right to her You ask, do you think this is the best use of your time? Do you think this question gets to the most important issue that faces us right now? Kristen Welker, is that what you think? Why do you care who's going to run for president in 3 years? Donald Trump's been president for 80 some days, and you're asking about a presidential race years in the future. Why are you wasting my time? Why are you wasting the time of the American people? Why are you wasting your own time on gossip nonsense? On rumors and innuendo? Why? Why has Meet the Press been garbage for so many years? Since the Russert days, since after the Russert days. I know NBC has some talent. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, what do you think about this? I would love to know. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me how I'm off base here. You can comment below. You can also call the voicemail line, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me, daily@dollemore.com. Please consider supporting this work. You can become a channel member for $2 a month, $1.99 a month. Right here, click the join button. You can also go to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Both those are great ways to help support this work. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore, just about everywhere. Not on Nazi Twitter, but everywhere else, at Dollemore. I'd love to see you there. Another way to support the work is to go to dollemore.com, pick up a mug or a t-shirt, and there's some other things that you can get. And actually, we'll end with this. And I hope you'll take advantage. Many of you are aware that my dear friend and brother of choice, not of blood, Brett McAfee, suffered a near fatal medical emergency last summer while our families were on vacation in Scotland. I appreciate to no end the outpouring of support for Brett that you all gave. And I'm also very happy to report that he is safe and healing and working that long path of recovery. What I've probably not told you about Brett is that beyond being an excellent friend, he's also a talented writer. We have been the best of friends since we were kids, and I have been continually inspired by his creativity and by the truly singular take that he has on life. Over 2 decades ago, he wrote a poem called The Grateful Child. It's an acknowledgement of all the simple strengths that we tend to overlook. Written from the perspective of a young person, multiple grateful children express gratitude to their parents for the elements that make them who they are. The accounting of these everyday gifts inspires a clear reminder that we should not take anything for granted. I've shared Brett's remarkable poem with numerous people over the years, and a reoccurring response is that this should be a book. Well, we finally decided to listen to those people. The Grateful Child is not only a children's book for adults in your life, it's also an adult's book for children in your life. Everyone will appreciate its straightforward yet elegant celebration of life's little endowments. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code and order your copy or copies today. But this being an illustrated book, we could not survive on the words alone. To pair with Brett's touching words, we searched all over for an illustrator who could bring the Grateful Child to visual life. We landed on somebody right here in the community from this show. Leah Farshid is an internationally acclaimed illustrator who, like you, is also an audience member. The moment we saw the first images that Leah drew to accompany Brett's text, we knew we had a perfect combination. It brings me tremendous joy to share my best friend's beautiful poem and Leah's spectacular images with the world. Everyone can benefit from The Grateful Child, just as I benefit from Brett's lifelong friendship. Share this beautiful book with your children. Share it with your parents or other relatives. The Grateful Child is an easy and exceptional way to show appreciation for someone in your life, young or old. Support someone you love and support this channel by giving The Grateful Child. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code. I am pretty sure your children need a copy. And your mom, your nieces and your nephews, your Grandpa Charlie too. Don't forget Grandpa Charlie. I think he'd love this. Make The Grateful Child a part of your life. It has been such an excellent part of mine.